You know, I've always been fascinated by money, but not in a stuffy, spreadsheet-obsessed kind of way. I've always been more interested in how money affects our lives, our choices, and our overall happiness. And honestly, sometimes the best lessons come from the school of hard knocks, right? I'm not gonna lie, there was a time in my life when I thought looking the part of successful meant having the latest everything. I remember blowing a significant chunk of my paycheck on branded clothes and fancy dinners, trying to keep up with the image I thought I should have. I thought I'd feel richer, but honestly, the reality was completely opposite. It wasn't until my bank account started looking like a tumbleweed rolling through a desert that I started questioning things. It took a good long look in the mirror, and not in a fancy store dressing room, to realize I was prioritizing all the wrong things. That's when I started digging into this crazy idea. And today, we're going deep into it. We're talking about why sometimes rocking that just rolled out of bed look, or a version of it, can in fact make you richer. I know it sounds wild, but trust me, there's something to it. I'm not talking about actually being poor, of course. I'm talking about the art of appearing less wealthy than you are, and the surprisingly powerful impact that can have on your financial health. Think of it as financial camouflage. Why is this important? Well, imagine walking into a car dealership looking like you just stepped out of a fashion magazine. You're basically wearing a giant "Charge Me Extra" sign. But rock up in your comfy jeans and slightly questionable t-shirt, and suddenly, you're negotiating from a position of power. They don't see a cash cow. They see someone who knows a thing or two about value. Perception is everything in sales. It's all about psychology, people. If you're visibly flaunting wealth, you attract attention, both wanted and unwanted. You become a target for scammers, salespeople eager to upsell, and even dramatic whisper. Envious friends who might suddenly need help with a sudden emergency. But the benefits don't stop at avoiding the upgrade speech. Looking low-key can save you a ton of money. Think about it. When you're constantly chasing the latest trends in luxury goods, you're not just buying stuff. You're buying into a lifestyle that drains your bank account. Instead, when you embrace the less is more philosophy, you suddenly realize that you don't need that fifth pair of designer jeans. Your old phone works perfectly fine. And instant ramen can be a gourmet experience if you add enough hot sauce. Okay, maybe that's just me. Embracing the poor look is about focusing on what actually matters, your financial goals. It's about prioritizing savings, investments, and achieving financial freedom instead of keeping up with the Joneses, who are probably buried in debt anyway. It's like you're playing a secret game of financial Tetris. You're strategically placing your money where it can grow, instead of spending it on things that depreciate when you leave the store. Of course, looking poor doesn't mean you have to walk around with holes in your clothes, unless that's your thing, no judgment. It's about being mindful of your spending, valuing experiences over things, and recognizing that true wealth isn't about outward appearances. So, the next time you're tempted to splurge on that expensive gadget, ask yourself, is this going to make me happier? Or will it just make me look richer to people who are struggling financially? The answer might surprise you. Remember, financial success isn't about looking like a millionaire, but actually becoming one. And sometimes, the best way to do that is by looking like you're still working on it. So, embrace the poor look, my friends. Your wallet will thank you. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite looking poor hack is. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more money-saving tips.